Welcome back, guys. This is how everything looked on the timestamp there. I'm going to be including them all throughout this video because we're going to be moving quite quickly through the days. Okay, we're going to go through about a month's work in about one episode. This is how the field looked initially, and this is how it looks after about a month of work. Again, look at the timestamp for reference. And we're just gonna go through all the work me and my farmhand went through to get to the point that you see. And what I did, what I didn't do, my successes, my failures. Yeah. Last night was rough. Because and the fun I had along the way. Let's go. So guys, I just thought I would share with you my progress for today. Well, some of my progress. Here it is. This is where, these are my slippers. This is where part of the action is gonna go down. And what I've been doing today, everything is part of. Yep. So I've opened, count them, 1.5, 2, 3, 4, 5.5. I'm gonna say 7.
What the hell?
And a half beds. And in case you're wondering how that looks, I'm gonna do a time lapse, so stay tuned. Okay, this is my room. This is a cow skin. It's leather. There's a bow, string's broken. A few of my things, and I've mopped the whole room. There's plenty of light from that window, that's nice. Then I'm gonna put some curtains and carpet and all that good stuff. Okay, so today we're gonna paint the room, and in here I think my assistant is busy. Okay, so this is it. I removed all the curtains. You can still see the lines, those magnets. And we're gonna paint this place a beautiful color. NANI?! Okay. This is what I managed to do yesterday. As you can see, this room is now white. White like John Cena. Actually, they're more a little bit pink, but anyways. What we have now here is some yellow and some yellow, a bit of brown. Okay, so I'm gonna take these because it's right here. That's where it is. That's about half, right? And we're gonna put in this yellow, maybe a little bit of brown, and we'll paint it this new color. So I started with this one where I put the yellow and then I got that, but it kind of reminds me of baby puke and I didn't like that. So I added some brown oxide to the yellow, if it can focus. Right, that's how it looks now. And that gives me that one. And that one looks normal, I like it. That one looks like baby puke. So this one's much better.
Onatachi, Otokotachi, Yokoso to Simba's presentation of my tsunga garden. Over here, we find that I was unraveling a roll of chicken mesh wire to ensure that the chickens would not gain entry. On the next slide, we find that I had completed preparing my beds for the next penultimate step in Tsunga plantation. Oh, excuse me, what's that? I should talk normal? Oh, okay. Over here we have a picture of a big bag of donkey. I use this as manure to ensure that when the tsunga starts growing, it's got lots of nutrition and, well, food. There's my water bottle right on top of the bag. Over here we see an image of the rows that I dug out. They're not that deep, just a few centimeters, about 5, so that when the water comes down from the skies, it will jenga, it will stay in the bed for a little bit while. And in there I put fertilizer as well as manure. After doing this for all the beds, I put the seed in and then I covered it with straw. One is to keep the water inside so it doesn't evaporate quickly. 2 is so that the seeds don't dry out because the sun would be hitting down on them and could kill them. And 3 is so that birds that are flying overhead don't get any funny ideas about getting some tsunga before it's ready, even when it's ready, really. But they weren't really much of a problem. There were some worms or slugs or insects, but we took care of that later.
I just came back from market selling cucumbers. This is the most beautiful thing, an empty sack, meaning I've just sold all my stock. That's $7 profit. Okay, not profit, but gain, I guess. I forgot the terminology. Revenue, yes. This is a clinic in Chegutu. Outside Chegutu, near a place called Cotton Pickers. And yeah, this is how a rural clinic looks in Zimbabwe. Clearly, Zimbabwe. There's a half a flag. And yeah, I just came to enjoy some water. I'm about to cycle back home. Yeah, I wish this place looked better than it does, but that's the reality of Zimbabwe. And yeah, there's some nurses in there working hard to service mainly pregnant ladies because the birth rate in Zimbabwe is higher. Yes, we're not stopping for any reason or anyone. God said, go forth and multiply. And we said, Roger. $7 revenue from about 70 cucumbers, $1 for 10. I'd say that's a good day's work. Yeah. It's about my 3rd week on the farm, right? Right now we're clearing this field from Magutsa, right? And then what we do is we dig up first, and then we set some fires to burn the roots, right? That means when the tractor comes through here plowing, the plow, or the discs of the plow don't get stuck on some roots, which can lead to breakdowns, which is unwanted, right? So this is what we have to do first. Well, we've been eating a whole lot of watermelons, some cucumbers. I've sold 2 batches already, using my bicicleta, right? The butternuts have started to ripen, okay? And that's beautiful. They're not as sweet as I would like, but whatever. The corn, the maize, chibage,
is on its way. By Christmas, we should be roasting some chibage. Tsunga seedlings have sprouted in my garden, the one I've been working on since I got here. And on the other side of this garden, on the other side, I've just planted some peanuts today and also a bit yesterday. There's still more. I know it's better, but we're gonna keep like looking at that. It's gonna be great. So this is the progress on this beds. All the green you see in there clustered around is tsunga. Okay, so then there it is. It's going. Only that last bed at the very end doesn't have anything, because I was a bit too heavy with the seed, and well, I ran out of seed. But I'll transplant. This is some potatoes, some onions, but this is not me. This is Kasua's whole thing. I mean, obviously it's teamwork. Oh, did you see the goats back there? There's some goats. I don't want to disturb them. They should just sit there and be goats. That's what's going on. I sprayed them in the morning, the tsunga, because there were little holes developing in them, and that's no good. Something's eating them, so I sprayed them with karate. Great name. Then here, Wakasua put in some maize, and you can see it. And just like everything in life, something's trying to eat at it. The chickens are eating at it. That's because there's no fence. So they just get in there, and then there's no actual in. They just walk by and eat. I collected butternuts. I counted them. There about 80 all in all. Yeah, maybe 82. And yeah, I'm trying to get a seller for these. They're not the highest quality, but for the market I'm trying to sell them at, they'll be good enough. Now, I did a bad thing in that I didn't show you guys the video where we harvested those things. So I thought today we're harvesting something else. So you see this kind of blank area, this obviously blank area. This is where the cucumbers were. Now the cucumbers started having like little holes in like each and every one of them. And there are these funny insects, I'll probably put them on the screen, that connect back to back. And I think it's those guys. Just check this out. I mean, this one was effed up, and you know, just any random one. This one effed up. So I was like, nah. And there were also complaints that they're sour. So you might pick them and they're cool and they're fresh, then they end up being sour. So we removed all of them, and then we put in more maize, because 'tis the season, eh? These are watermelons. We also had to pick them. They were actually overripe. These are the butternuts actually right here. There's a few left that are just like they're not ready yet. You see all these long green lines? That just means it's not ready yet. Or this one, I don't know if my camera will show it, but it's not quite that light brown, yellowish color. It's still got long green lines, and there's some whites in there. You know, it's not ready. But the 80 or so I picked came from here. Then we had a week we were eating hella watermelon, because we picked watermelon from here. Let me just show you these watermelons, or this watermelon here. This is one that's going. It's not yet there. When it's there, this part turns yellowy, just like a cucumber, right? That's good stuff. Learning a lot, hey? This is okra. This okra is also actually ready. Oh, okay. But yeah, this okra is ready. Okay, let me bite it. See how it's easy to bite, soft? That means it's ready. And I just ate a little piece there. It's delicious. Okay, now here's some spring onions. There are some kovo in the family of rape. For the American viewers, you call those collard greens. Okay, these are collard greens. or kale if you're white. It's about the same thing. Now, on this line, right here, there were potatoes. Where are the potatoes? This is a dead potato plant, you know? Okay, this one was still in its like infancy, pretty much. When it's like fully grown and like spent, it looks like this. And there are the potatoes. See the potatoes going there? Potatoes going there. That's from this bed and this bed. Okay, so this is basically, oh, look at that. This is basically how to take potatoes, right? You just dig, and you dig skillfully, right? So that you don't like destroy them. And there's ridging that has happened already. That's why they're raised up like this. And there we go. You see that? And boom. Potatoes all day. Potatoes, potatoes. Some are too small. Those are seed. And then the bigger ones are really good for selling commercially. Just pack them, grade them. Yeah, but that's basically the process, left to right. Some light work. You know, you're trying not to do any damage. These ones are still fresh, so you can pull them up. But some of them, like this one, have already been spent. That's not to say that the potato is bad. It's in there, but you can pull them because that guy is already spent. But yeah, that's pretty much harvesting potato in Shona Kukoa. Yeah, there we go. This is a multilingual space, so it's Kukoa Batati. There we go. The good Shona. And yeah, then you keep doing that till you've got all that. Then you pack them in sacks, go to the market, negotiate, make money, buy more, do it again. Yeah. So I found a new boost to sell. Include video of a tree. I'm loving it. I mean, I just have to climb up this tree and then get reception. Right? What a beautiful view. Yesterday I did that tree, but I'm not doing that tree again because, wow, that was something. I mean, can you see the scrape over there? Can you see the scrape over there? Yeah, it's not nice. And I actually fell on my bum. That was the first time I attempted, and the second time I scraped my leg. But anyways, we're up this tree trying to get some network, trying to chat. You know what I'm saying? Chat with the people. All sorts of people. Don't just think one type of person. Yes, business and pleasure. I'm up on this tree. You don't even know the lengths people are taking to send you that message. Then you blue tick them. No. Yeah, stay happy. Stay high. Look in the horizon, it's red. As if there's a sunset over there, but there's not because the sun's behind me. It's over there. Oh wait. Isn't that the point of a sunset? That there's no sun over there? I don't know. Anyways, I'm up on this tree trying to get some network.